Oh, yeah.
Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you?
Ah, Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time?
Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave.
Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show?
Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's the sequel to the Steel Samurai.
I see.
This time there are 3 samurai brothers,
Aluminium Samurai, Tin Samurai.
and of course the Nickel Samurai. It's a love, why, and Neo Old Tokyo.
Wait. Love what?
A love, why?
Wollte ich auch gerade fragen.
This girl, Sayo, works at a tea shop and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time.
Oh, I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl.
Anyway, Sayo was actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader.
Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet times 3.
Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo. Does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week.
I can't believe she's really considering it. So what's the Jammin' Ninja TV show like?
Started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The German Ninja, like the Samurai show, is geared towards kids. It's the story of a ninja who can't skate a wall but became a big pop star anyway.
What?
He was a really lousy ninja, absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy could he sing. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm.
A ninja with a bright red guitar.
And then the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Misola. Jammin' versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly our brave hero catches a not so jammin' cold the night before Battle 3.
Oh, that's too bad for him.
Yeah, but this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like.
Yes, Pearl, nicht schon wieder.
What happens next? I want to know.
Jammin'?
The Jammin' Ninja. Will he be able to sing? What about Princess Misola?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
Oh, zur selben Zeit.
Which show should I watch?
Can't believe she's really considering it. Irgendwas, was sie ihn präsentieren kann?
They called this so suddenly that something about it just seems off, you know?
You mean the press conference?
Yeah, he said, there's something I'd like to confess if I win. I heard he faxed his request for a conference into the office only yesterday.
Yesterday? Well, that is kind of sudden. Ich glaube, das hatten wir letztes Mal schon. Nice manager. Das ist neu.
I can't believe it, a kidnapping.
Do you remember what the person looked like who gave this to you?
It was that bellboy, and I didn't suspect a thing because he looked like such a normal old man.
Except he had a fucking scar right through his face. Old man, huh? Okay, das ist nix. Oh, das ist noch die Karte. Zum Mordfoto hat er auch nichts zu sagen. Ah,
That guitar case, that was Juan's.
I'm guessing you've seen this case before?
It's very famous by now. It stands out because it holds the bright red guitar.
The bright red guitar. The Jammin' Ninja's signature item, except right now it's not holding that.
But if the guitar is so important, how could he forget it for the award ceremony?
That does seem a little strange. Vielleicht war da ja was anderes drin. Oder wollte er bei der Zeremonie alle abballern oder so.
Sorry. Thanks for taking the time to take it out and show it to me.
Also, das ist wieder nichts für ihn. Okay, das Autogramm will er auch nichts mit anfangen. Irgendwelche Profile, die ich ihm zeigen kann? Nee.
He debuted around the same time as Matt and everything, you know?
Really?
Started out small. First it was singing contests, then swimming competitions, then it was bowling tournaments, and then it was who could throw the best New Year's parties. Juan was always trying to one-up Matt. But lately those two were escalating to more and more dangerous things. I thought that no good would come of it all, so I began to worry.
Too bad Juan's story ended so soon. Seems you worried, for a reason.
Matt's younger than me, but you can practically see his star potential.
You can also practically see he's an idiot.
Is that potential?
I got his autograph the other day.
Feels kind of wrong now, doesn't it?
I don't care what people say. Matt didn't kill Juan. I know he didn't. I never would have thought I'd see her here of all places. The last time we saw each other was during that really bad incident. You know, I mean, when I look back now, I think of the good things, so it's not so bad, I guess.
Yeah, I would love to go back in time and relive a few of those good things.
That's not funny.
Yeah, I guess not.
Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little.
Oh, er stand auf sie.
Just a little.
Oh, so Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about Miss Andrews?
Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know. There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now.
A rumor?
Oh, if you're interested, I'd be glad. Share what you know.
So happy, he looks like a lion that's just found his next meal. Mal gucken, das scheint ja wichtig zu sein. Would you mind telling me about this gossip?
Oh, so you are interested in it? I figured you would be.
Yeah.
Entschuldigung. I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip, too.
Really? You too, huh?
Yeah, so take a look at this.
Oh, das sieht japanisch aus. Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. Alright, let's see here. Jamming Midnight Rendezvous.
To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. You see now, don't you?
What?
You can stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Corrida didn't have a manager of his own, which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA...
Ah. Heißt das, Adrian Andrews hatte heimlich Dates mit Juan Corrida, obwohl Adrian Andrews ja Manager von seinem Feind Matt aRdW war? Adrian Andrews.
Yes, exactly. This is big news.
But it seems kind of odd. That woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client?
Ah, it's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people.
Mr. Powers looks so happy.
Pearls is just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling.
Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure.
Interessant. Würden wir das gerne nochmal angucken. Enter, check. Jamming Midnight Rendezvous, a superstar in ultra-hot mega-secret love scandal? Ist das vielleicht, warum Lotta hier war? Reliable sources say that Juan Corrida has been getting in close with the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Mrs. A.A. Okay. Wollen wir das mal eben versuchen? Wobei, die hatte zwei... Ich weiß nicht mehr, hatte sie zwei oder ein Loch? Probieren wir mal eben. Zwei sind ja manchmal recht schnell zu machen. Und Hallway stand. Ich wollte eigentlich jetzt zu Miss Oldbag und ihr das Autogramm geben und gucken, was sie noch alles will. Aber Hallway, wo Lotta ist, stand gerade auf der Ortsliste ganz oben. Da dachte ich, probier's mal eben. Mal schauen. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? I told you, didn't I? For my scoop. What I want to know about are the details of this scoop. That's not something I can tell you. I mean, that is my bread and butter. Alright then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Corrida and this person? Oh, das könnte hinhauen, wenn ich jetzt ein Profil präsentieren muss und dann noch ein Beweisstück für das andere Schloss, wäre das andere wahrscheinlich die Zeitung.
This woman.
She's Adrian Andrews, Matt aRdW's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? Läuft gut.
You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup.
Alles klar. Backup.
Yeah. Gotta have that, what's it? News source?
You mean news source.
That's it. Show me something that shows that Juan guy had something with Miss Andrews.
Nein, ich hab das Falsche gedrückt. Entschuldigung. Nochmal. Geht ja schnell. Kann zum Glück den Text vorspulen. Also. Sie. Und jetzt muss ich die Zeitung präsentieren und nicht den Knopf fürs Aufgeben drücken. Das. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful. Ja, haben wir gerade erst. Mr. Corridor didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. On-Guard's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials AA. You saw this article, and then thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were lurking around Mr. Corridor's door last night. Oh cool, hat geklappt. So, dann lass mal hören. You were looking into Mr. Corrida and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you?
You got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop of catching him in a bit secret meeting.
But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. Ja, aber da ist ja kein Foto dabei. It's no longer breaking news.
What'd you just say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof. Well, at least I do. So that's what I was doing, getting photos. Oh. I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story.
Wow, Lotta. Nice journalistic integrity you got there. Aber echt.
I already finished writing my spicy article, you know.
But, wie, die hat das schon geschrieben.
The paper I wrote it on, my note to myself, it's gone.
Your note to yourself?
It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera. They done run off together. I came here for a big story, didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me.
Yeah, I understand.
It's enough to make a cock bonkers tell you. What's with people now anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone downstairs something from me.
You really want that note back, huh? I've got no idea why though. The story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie. Okay, Lotta's camera, stolen on the night of the murder. Tabloid article about the victim was in the case. Vielleicht wurde sie deswegen gestohlen. Da erinnere mich jetzt aber auch überhaupt nicht mehr dran, wie das damit zusammenhängt. Also das behalte ich jetzt mal im Kopf. Ich denke, das wäre es jetzt erstmal. Oder habe ich noch irgendwas, was ich ihr präsentieren kann, was Neues? Okay, will sie nicht haben. Vielleicht Gitarre. Ja, okay. Gut. Dann gehen wir jetzt mal. Wo war Miss Oldbag? Ich glaube, ich muss zur Viola-Halle und dann weiter. Da. Gut, dann machen wir mit dir weiter, auch wenn ich bisher nur einen Teil habe. Aber ich habe irgendwie so eine vage Vermutung. What you witnessed.
Alright, I'll be honest with you for now.
Then please, tell us what you saw.
But what a waste. Here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you young one's expense. I am a little devil after all.
Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want.
That's Juan's autograph.
Yes, it is.
And it even says to my dearest Wendy on it. That's me, right? My name is Wendy Oldback, so that Wendy has to be me, right?
Well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it.
Oh, please give it to me. Let me have it, please.
I can't let you have it just like that.
Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange?
Ich hab's gewusst. Wow, she must really want this autograph.
My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Right, you win. Wendy Oldback ready to open up her heart, all for my dearest Juan.
I want to see you open up your heart. I don't want to see you open up anything, actually. Okay.
I feel bad for you now.
Oh?
I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room.
You're kidding.
Oh no. It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered.
Oh, das ist ja super. Wir hatten ja noch nicht genug Probleme mit dem Knopf.
It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business.
And did you tell it to the police?
Well, of course, I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it, maybe more. Gift certificate?
Gerade was gehört? Ich werd schon paranoid hier.
I've been recruited again for that part of the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow. This time, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty. But Mr. Ongard hasn't done anything bad. I don't care about details like that. I know he did my dear poor Juan in. I just do.
Wie ein Fisch, der auf dem Trockenen liegt, ja. Da haben sie recht.
That yellow-bellied chicken.
A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like.
I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad and I say he did it.
Das hast du letztes Mal auch schon gesagt und wie toll das funktioniert. Wie richtig du damit lagst und mich gar nicht. What did Mr. Ongard ever do to her to deserve this? Oh, lass uns einfach mal fragen. What did Mr. Ongard do to you to make you so...
You don't know? That guy, he framed my Juan. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan.
Mr. Nick,
What is it?
what's a scandal?
Oh, I'll tell you about that after we get home, okay?
Poor Juan led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress.
Mr. Nick, what do vile and vile tempers mean?
How about we just listen to what Ms. Oldbeck has to say for now, okay, Pearls? So, Ms. Oldbeck, who is this woman you're talking about, this vile temptress?
Adrian Andrews, of course, who else? That guy, he shoved the girl onto Juan on purpose.
His own manager, but why?
I thought lawyers were smart. It was to create a scandal to make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud.
Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. Why do you know about that anyway, Ms. Oldbeck?
I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know.
And do you have proof that Mr. Ongard did what you say he did?
Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so.
Ugh. Of course, a tabloid.
Next week? Doesn't that mean something people don't know about yet?
Why would Ms. Oldbeck have information like that? And where did you get it? Kann ich jetzt irgendwie noch was präsentieren? Vielleicht Lotta? Vielleicht hat sie es von Lotta? Na gut, vielleicht auch nicht. Haben wir dann jetzt alles hier? Ich kann mich doch mal eben in Dings Zimmer umsehen. Da hatte ich ja noch gar nicht geguckt, wie es da aussieht. It's probably Mr. Ongard's suitcase. For someone who was only going to be here for the award show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here.
Those really are different from us, aren't they?
Looks like dishes left over from dinner. A dinner for two at that.
I'm sure they Mr. Ongard and Miss Andrews' plates.
Looks like they had T-Bone Steaks. What's with Global Studios and T-Bone Steaks? Stimmt, die gab's im letzten Fall auch. There's a giant bone sitting on the plate.
I don't really like meat.
There's something weird about this plate. I just wish I could put my finger on what it is. Das Messer fehlt. Da ist nur eine Gabel. Wie isst man denn bitte schön ein T-Bone Steak mit nur einer Gabel? Wenn man nicht gerade der absolute Neandertaler ist. There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here.
I think the jacket-looking thing is called a happy.
Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled. Fang du nicht auch noch an, irgendwelche Sachen zu klauen. Okay. That's the bedroom over there.
It's a bed? Wow, they have really big beds here.
Also doch im anderen Zimmer schon gesehen. Wahrscheinlich sollte man normalerweise erst das hier untersuchen. Okay. Mal gucken, wo kommen wir jetzt überhaupt noch hin? Haben wir noch irgendeinen anderen Ort? Also außerhalb des Hotels, meine ich. Right. Polizeistation. Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing.
Yeah. Oh, he's back.
Hey, so you came, pal.
Oh, wir hatten ja sonst nichts zu tun. Why the blunt greeting?
Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about.
What do you mean by that?
Well, things are perfect this time around. The evidence and testimony are airtight.
Naja, wenn er das sagt, heißt das ja noch nicht viel. But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. So what do you mean the evidence is airtight?
I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's two big pieces.
Two?
And both of them are in this photo.
Das Messer. Und gut, ich meine, das Messer hat auch Fingerabdrücke und der Knopf wurde bei dem anderen gefunden.
The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest.
That's the button that you found during your body search of Mr. Ongard.
Yep, I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai's special pants.
And the second one is?
The knife in his chest, pal. The fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact.
Fingerprints? Whose are they?
You didn't even have to ask. When they see it, it's obvious. They're Matt Ongard's.
Moment, ich habe doch vorhin festgestellt, dass das Messer fehlte. Das heißt, jemand hat wahrscheinlich das Messer genommen, das Matt zum Essen genommen hat. Deswegen waren seine Fingerabdrücke da drauf. Aha, ich bin klug. Tomorrow's trial will talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. So what about this airtight testimony?
Is that old security lady, Miss Obag?
I thought so.
What do you mean, you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal?
Well...
And I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone.
Her blab knob is stuck on 10 and there's no turning it down, trust me.
Yeah, well...
Oh, ich habe gerade die Kamera verdreht. So.
Miss Obag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. Ongard come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death.
No way.
Was könnte ich denn jetzt noch? Ich kann ihm noch irgendwas präsentieren. Ja. Das. I'm called leaking info to you here in the precinct. My neck is gonna be in a ringer, pal.
Your neck? No.
I mean my neck is a joke. But yeah, ask me about things that have to do with the case only, alright, pal?
Okay, immer noch das Gleiche. Karte. Oh. Da kann man jetzt auch was.
Makes you want to say, I can't believe this is the scene of a murder.
Stabbed with a knife after a struggle. Who was sleeping in this photo somewhere? I know it. Was hat er am Anfang gesagt? You look at this photo and you can't help it. Achso. Makes you want to say. Okay. What can you tell me about this guitar case?
No, that. This is just what I heard, pal, but that's a Gemini Ninja signature item.
But the guitar wasn't in his hotel room.
Yeah, we look for it too. It's not normal for a person to forget to bring their most famous item to an award show.
It's starting to sound like that red guitar is related to this case after all. Würde ich jetzt aber auch mal langsam sagen.
The stuff in that glass is tomato juice, pal.
Tomato juice?
I heard the victim really loved that stuff. Favorite drink in the world.
It was his favorite drink? First time I've heard that.
We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves.
The scandal with Mr. Corrida, but why?
Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide.
Was? Suicide? Ich muss mal eben was zu trinken holen. Das viele Vorlesen macht ganz schön heiser. Vor allem die ganze Zeit diese tiefe Gumshoe-Stimme noch. Suicide?
Her name was Celeste Impax. And she was Juan Corrida's manager.
Oh. The victim's manager?
That's not all, pal. Miss Impax was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor.
Uh-huh.
She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one.
Her mentor? A woman who was both Mr. Corrida's manager and Mrs. Andrews' mentor. Could her suicide have something to do with this case?
Do you want to know more about her, pal?
Ja. Lass mal hören.
She was the victim's manager, also Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor.
Also, Celeste Impax war die Managerin von Juan, während Adrian Andrews die Managerin von Matt Engard ist. Und Celeste war aber auch die Mentorin von Adrian und hat sich irgendwann umgebracht. Huh.
It's been 2 years since her suicide, and now those two are linked again by another death. Or maybe it's just a
Oh. Zu Tode gepeitscht mal wieder. I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another.
Miss Von Karma.
You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst.
You don't mean...
I do. Scruffy, you have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye. Oh, hat sie ihn gefeuert. That's...
Wait, please wait, sir. If I don't get this month's pay, I'll starve.
Quiet. If it weren't for traitors like you... Oh? I would have won. Is that what you want to say?
Oh.
That voice. Holy shit! Oh, wie cool.